Hey, what to do, y'all? What to do? What to do? I know what y'all thinking. Wow, what do you mean her cleanliness, Ray? You'll see what I mean. Well, one thing I want to bring up beforehand is obviously you don't want to overlook her filth either. You know, her lack of cleanliness, never overlook that. But that's usually the obvious. You know, you see a feminine gender that's not clean. You look at her car, you see it's dirty. You go to her place, you see it's dirty. That's easy, okay? And I'm not saying overlook that. That's my point. But let's deal with the more complicated side of this. Her cleanliness. How does this tie in with female nature? Well, here's what I mean. So what I mean is, well, you see a feminine gender, you know, a female that you think could possibly be a woman in your life, and she's clean, right? She's real clean. She has no man in her life, though. So the thing is, without a man in her life, she's still looking a certain way. Clean, though, you know, nice car, well kept up, looking right. If you ever got invited to her place because maybe y'all hooked up, you go to her place, you see that it's real nice. The ideal type of chick, right? But there's an underlining thing about that with her cleanliness. Think about why she is that clean. She's not that clean because there's a man in her life. She's that clean for herself, her own gratification, her own edification, and that she feels she can be just fine without a man in her life. A lot of chicks out here that are clean like that, they are operating under a lot of witchcraft. A lot of them are. Usually, based on my experiences, the ideal type of lady that you want to be in your life as the gentleman that you are is one that she ain't so perfect at being clean. You know, she's cool, but she's more motivated to clean up because of you being in her life. She's more motivated to make sure everything's organized a certain way. And when she's by herself, she's not 100% tidy, but her mindset is right, because if she's going to do something, she wants to do it to please the man that's in her life, to impress the man that's in her life. She's getting dialed up. Guess what? She's getting dialed up for you. Yeah, bro, she's getting dialed up for you. So she's looking that way for you. She's not trying to be dialed up for herself and for her own validation. So that's the other thing that ties in with her cleanliness. So this is one, like I said, most guys tend to miss every time, because just because she's looking good and she's well kept and she might have a clean home and a clean car, that don't mean that she's doing that for a man that's in her life. She's taking on a lot of masculine traits, and she's into more of her self-care and her self-health and her self-awareness, her self-conscious. A lot of chicks that be into a lot of the dark side of the way that we live life, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of them take good care of themselves, if you will. They got clean homes and all of that, but it's for a reason. It's to lure you in, because you're coming into her home and you're liking the way her home is. That's the trap. Now she got you. You want to get around the type of lady that her home ain't all that, but with you around and she sees how neat you are, she wants to be closer to what your cleanliness is. So I'll leave y'all on this note. Y'all know of the cliche, cleanliness is close to godliness. Yes, cleanliness is close to godliness. And so I've said in my channel many times, male nature is godly, whereas female nature is ungodly. So if you are godly in the way that you are, fellas, well, there's going to be a lady that wants to be clean to your godliness. She wants to step it up around you. She wants to be close to the godliness, the cleanliness that you are. She's not seeing herself as her own God with her own type of cleanliness. If anything, she wants to help you with keeping things clean, keeping things godly around you. She likes your environment, and she wants to make sure your environment maintains itself. You know, it's still remaining a certain way, versus her thinking that she has her own environment and her own world, and you're just part of it. Signing out.